Yep.
Okay. Welcome. We're going to do informal and formal writing one more time because I know you struggle with it a little bit. Let's go through the PowerPoint. So there are two types of letters: personal and formal. Informal, personal. First, you have to decide whether your letter is formal or informal. And how do you decide that? So what readers do you have in mind? Family members, friends, people you are familiar with are personal or informal letters. And okay, thank you. How to write a personal letter. There are no strict rules for personal or informal letters. Mind punctuation. Do you all know what punctuation is?
Yes, we know what that is.
What is punctuation?
I don't know. Can you tell us? Can you explain? Come on, man.
So question mark, full stop, comma. Punctuation. Mind punctuation, very important in letters. Why is punctuation very important?
I don't understand that.
Leestekens.
So the text is easier to read.
Yeah, because it's otherwise if you don't use this, it's gonna be la 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 la. One big.
You can weten.
You can know.
When people say is angry and then after taken.
Exactly. People will know when you ask a question. People will know when you're angry. Very well. Thank you for that. Informal letters are usually about personal matters. It's correspondence, correspondentie, between family, people we know, or friends and family. They're usually simple and short sentences. Contractions are allowed. What are contractions? Don't, can't, wouldn't. So what are those?
Will not.
So don't, can't, wouldn't is usually should not, do not, cannot, it is.
Yes.
Exactly. In informal letters it is allowed to use this. Don't, can't, wouldn't, it. But if you have a formal letter on your exam, you have to say should not, would not, cannot. So informal students shouldn't be on their phones and formal students should not be on their phones. Suitable phrases for informal letter writing. Dear Jane, hello, hi, closings, best wishes, kind regards, love, lots of love, etc. And then formal letters. Again, you have to think about the reader. Who are you writing to? Companies and institutions, like we saw yesterday. The animal protection letter you were writing.
Yes.
People whose help you need, but you don't know very well. Welcome. Welcome. We're doing letter writing, formal and informal letters. Smell. I think someone's eating something that's quite a strong taste.
Come on,
Yes.
what are you eating now and then?
Are you eating?
Black Doritos.
How to write a formal letter, which you will have on your exam. Formal. I would like. Could I receive some information? Not can I want. Send me. Give me. So I would like to. Could you? Careful choice of vocabulary. What's vocabulary?
Vocabulaire.
Careful choice of vocabulary. Mind your paragraph use. What are paragraphs? Yeah, you have to divide it into paragraphs. Again, mind your punctuation. Spelling and grammar is very important in formal letters. And full form, so no contractions in formal letters. So cannot and does not instead of can't and doesn't. Do we all understand?
Yes,
Are there
we
any
understand.
questions?
You are very good at thinking.
Thank you. Suitable phrases for a formal letter. Dear Mr., Mrs., and Miss. So what is the difference between MS and MRS?
MRS is like
When someone's married.
yeah.
One at a time. Raise your hand, please.
When it's a married woman, you say MRS, and if it's a man, it's MR.
So MRS is a married woman.
Yeah.
And Miss,
And Miss is a single woman.
or if you don't know if she's married or single, just Miss is the easiest. You don't want to assume she's married or single, just Miss. It's neutral. Dear Madam or Sir, if you don't know the name, obviously. The closing paragraph for formal letters. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much in advance for your help. You can always use these closings in formal letters, ending yours sincerely or yours faithfully. Usually really strictly seen yours sincerely if addressed by name. So if you say this, it's yours sincerely. And yours faithfully if addressed to Madam Muslim. Is that all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Do you have all a piece of paper and a pen?
I have a pen. I don't have
We don't have a paper.
We don't have a pen. We're going to do a quick quiz.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Thank you very much, Juffrouw. Teacher.
Your best.
Your best.
Because you can leaning to the pen for my
Yeah,
not in your mouth, you know. Where's my pen? No pen. I give you this pen.
maybe it
I
was a
will
little
give
bit
this
much.
pen in the back for me, yeah?
I don't know.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, we're going to do a quick quiz. You can pair up. So you can work in pairs.
Come on, I show you compare skills.
You can pair up and you can work in pairs.
I would like to work with Jenny.
Okay, that's fine. Zeventien april, nice I would like you to answer these true or false questions.
Yalda.
You have 3 minutes to say Yelda.
Oh yeah.
In quiet, you can whisper. These true or false questions. Okay.
Informal.
Going like a letter.
What is that?
Informele.
Formeel zakken.
Yeah.
Okay, in quiet, please. 3 to 4 minutes. Amina,
I don't understand good what we're gonna
true
do.
or false? 1. You can use it for
False.
application. True or false? That's all you need to write.
Oh,
One,
yeah.
two,
Don't
three.
let him make up.
In quiet, please. What's the date of conversation? 17. Just true or false? 1, 2, 3. Oh, true or false? What? You show information.
Ja, dat kan het informeel en informeel. Wij moeten eigenlijk elkaar niet
Geen maar alsjeblieft. Het maakt niet uit. Alleen ik. You can write it out als je dit goed overweegt. Ik zoek nou als je niet vraagt men is informal means
Ik was af.
Okay, you should be halfway.
Yes, we are halfway.
No.
Mevrouw, wat bedoelt u met paragrafen?
Je hebt toch een paragraaf in een informeel.
We can skip number 12.
Why?
Oh, okay, you don't want to skip it. Okay.
I want some explanations about it.
I skipped 12.
And you take your
Are we nearly done?
I'm done.
No, I'm
Almost. Okay, let's discuss some of the points. Number 1, you can use informal speech in an application letter for a job. I would like to know. Raise your hands. I would like to know the answer and why. Bea.
It's false.
Because
You can, because a job is like a formal letter.
yeah, a job is
It
a.
has to be, how you say that? Zakelijk.
You have to be as formal as possible. So no informal speech in an application letter for
Or
a
no,
job.
not essential.
Number 2, Yelda, you can write an informal letter to a friend.
It's true
Because
you have you hoeft not per se informal letter write to your friend.
yeah, you don't have to be really formal if you write a letter to Elisha.
Maakt niet
No,
uit.
it doesn't matter. Maybe Elisha wants you to. Doe you go number 3. In informal letters, you may not use contractions. What are contractions again? So shouldn't, wouldn't, now that's saying punctuation. Contractions shouldn't, wouldn't, it's, can't. So in informal letters, you may not use contractions. False because it's allowed. Yeah, that's okay. Informal letters should end with yours sincerely, Shema. True or false? False? Why? What would you end the informal letter with? In English.
Kisses.
Best wishes, love,
Ciao.
kind regards. Not yours sincerely is a formal letter. A formal letter should end with yours sincerely, Shema. Zainab, informal letter should end with love or best regards. True? True, because it's true. Yeah, you can, that's allowed.
Yes.
EPEC number 7. An informal letter has no structure. What is structure? What do we mean with structuur and what is structuur?
Alinea's.
Like indeling.
Alinea's, indeling, paragraph. So does an informal letter has that structure? No structure at all? So you're just gonna write one whole big one letter. Yeah, but has to be.
It's not important to use in your friends and read it. Not een bedrijf of zo.
But you always have to use it.
When you forget it, I will
Is it true or is it false?
This is false. You should use paragraphs and alineas. Tamara, in an informal letter, it's okay to use simple and short sentences. True. You need to add the date the letter was written to an informal letter.
False.
False. Because when do you do that? The address and the date.
in a formal
In a formal letter, not an
Yeah.
informal letter. If you're gonna write a letter to Yelda, you're not gonna do the address and it's not necessary. Bea, you need paragraphs in an informal letter.
False.
True.
True. Oh, true. Some. Oh, no, sorry. True.
It's better if you do so. Nora, spelling isn't important in an informal letter. False. You always need to mind your spelling. This is a really difficult one. Postscript is what PS stands for.
Yeah,
We don't know.
It's true. What is PS? Postscript. Yeah, if you wrote something in it, oh yeah, PS, by the way.
Als je iets bent vergeten.
Als je iets bent vergeten in de hele tekst.
An email example of an informal letter. Do you agree? Yes.
Why?
False? It's a family member.
Yeah,
So it's an
like
informal letter.
informal.
Family and friends are informal letters. Okay, let's summarize.
Oh my god.
We're gonna look at the power.
Listen to the teacher, please.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about
Nora, listen to the teacher, please.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at the PowerPoint one more time, and I want you to write down two important. I want you to write two important things per formal letter and two important things for informal letter. What you think is really important. Okay. No.
No, we speak English.
This English time.
Every day, in the lesson we speak English, not
Every lesson.
Thank you, Yara.
Dutch.
One more time, guys.
Lesson.
We have formal and informal letters. So, for informal or personal, no strict rules. My punctuation is about personal matters. It's between friends and family. Simple, short sentences.
Can I make a picture? I go right.
I will send it to you.
Oh, thank you. I go my email address.
We will do that. I will send it to you.
Alright.
Contractions are allowed, so don't, can't, wouldn't is allowed in informal letters. You can salute or greet with dear Jane, hello, hi. You close with kind regards, best wishes. Two important things per letter. So for formal, I think this is really important. Keep in mind, and for informal, this is really important.
You're very late.
You go out.
Get out of class.
So do we know what we need to do right now?
Yes.
Do you go? Can you explain? Thank you. Can someone open a window, please?
Yes, please. It's very hot.
It is boiling.
I am very lekker about it.
Thank you. Okay, so one more time. Two important features about formal writing and two important features about informal writing. You have to know this for your exam.
Do we have to write ourselves or can we paint on the board? Okay.
So formal companies and institutions, people whose help you need but whom you do not know very well. Formal, I would like to, could I, instead of can I, give me, send me, I want. Paragraphs, my punctuation. Yelda.
I stole my key to the class on
Table.
No. Not use I want, send me, give me. No contractions are allowed in formal letter writing. Don't forget. So suitable phrases, Mr., Miss, Madam, Sir. Yours sincerely, yours faithfully. Has everybody written two things down?
No, you're going to pass.
So, Amina, what are two important things about informal writing?
In informal writing, you end
Feedback.
with love or best wishes. You can
You end with that, yes.
Yes, and you can use don't and can.
Contractions, yes. And then two about formal writing, Yelda.
By formal letter is it important that you have a
Structure.
Yes,
with
and
paragraph.
informal is not important what you write it to your friend.
Yeah, one more. One more about formal writing, what's important? You answered your
The
paragraphs, yes, you mentioned that, but what else? How do you start a formal letter?
there appear
Hi,
That's informal writing.
Dat is
Okay.
een perfecte.
Zo begin je niet.
Samantha, why do we write informal letters? To who?
To someone who
To friends.
not to friends. Silence, please. She wants to talk.
Come on, listen to the teacher. Come on.
When do we write informal letters? Email last kid. To friends and family, people you know very well. Zena, when do we write formal letters?
To someone.
To who? Why would you write a formal letter? For a job.
Of a teacher.
Benito, why would you write a formal letter?
For a job.
For a job, an institution. So on your exam, you have to look at who you're writing this letter for. Is it a friend? Is it family? Is it an animal protection center? Is it a job application? And then you'll base your letter on that. Do we all understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hand this out, please?
I can do it. Yeah, man.
If anybody wants the PowerPoint to practice with, I can send it to you.
Yeah, I will that.
Yeah, it's my What's up? Doesn't matter, nobody will see the video, I promise. I'm not going to put it on YouTube. Don't worry.
You know?
Yeah, Fred, I have a question for you. I don't.
I'm going to explain this to you.
Yeah?
Has
The other teachers say we check by
everyone
the
have
family.
paper?
No?
Yes, I have.
Does everyone have a paper?
Yes, we have teacher Yara.
Thank you. Okay, in front of you we have a formal letter.
Can we write on the stencil?
Yes, you can.
Mine
In front of you have you can write on this. In front of you have a formal
Can we
letter.
take this to home?
Yes, you can.
Yes, thank you.
Back to the teacher, it's
You can sleep with it and cuddle it at night. This is a formal letter. On the first page is a formal letter, and there are two ways. There are two ways of saying something. So the first is I thought I'd write, or is it I am writing? You have to choose the formal, correct way.
I am writing.
Exactly. You have to choose the correct way of saying things in a formal manner. Do we understand what we need to do right now?
Ja.
You have to circle it
Juist onderdrukte vorm.
in a formal way. So the formal way of saying things.
Yes, I understand it.
And then we will discuss it in class.
Go read it with the teacher.
5 minutes.
Oh,
If you don't want to participate, you can just go.
Nee, maar de rest moet hier zo.